My name is Heman Faroy. Thank you for watching this video. I'll share with you a beautiful way to export your video to have high resolution or maximum resolution on YouTube. The first thing you want to do is to go under File Export. That will open Adobe Media Encoder. I'm using the 2020 version of Adobe, but I'm sure yours is going to be the same. Once you have that screen, File, Export, Media, it is going to open up the media encoder. Under the media encoder, you want to make sure you select all of your files. I didn't do this and only partial file was selected. Make sure the sliders all the way to the end. On top, there's an additional slider that you can move around to see the start or the end of your video. Once that is done, scale to fit on the left, I leave the same. Then I go to Export Setting. Now some people would choose Match Sequence Setting, which would give you the same output as your source file. I'm not going to do that. I find that if I change this around and customize my video setting, I'll get better quality. So I uncheck Match Sequence Setting, and I'm using H.264 codec. This is perfect for YouTube and social media. Once I have the H.264 codec, I could customize my setting. There's so many different settings that you could choose from, but here is what I did, and I found that I get better quality. I'm going to go down all the way until I look and find 2164K Ultra HD, and then I'm going to change it back to Full HD. So the first thing, I select the Ultra, then I go to the basic video setting, and then I change this to 1920 resolution by 1080 resolution. Again, I've made some changes so that I could get full HD video. Now it's a good habit to move from the top and then move downwards to make your changes. Frame rate, I like to have the best frame rate, so I've changed mine to 60, which was going to give me a nice smooth, crisp look when my video plays back. The aspect, I'm going to leave the same. The default is square pixel, that stays the same. Of course, there's some options where you could make changes. Now the next step would be the TV standard. I'm not going to change that, I'll leave that, but there's an option for PAL, which is some part of the world, and NTSC, which standard for the US. After that, the next step would be is to render at the maximum depth. When you do this, you're going to have the better quality, but it's going to take more time to render. Please make sure you look at your computer to make sure you have good settings. Under the encoding setting, I'm going to leave the profile to high, and the level, I'm going to change the level to 5.2. Then I move all the way to the bottom to the bitrate setting. Here is an important part. There's a VPR 1 pass. I decide to change mine to 2 pass. Any number from between 40 to 50 is pretty good for the target bitrate and the maximum bitrate. So I'm going to change this around. You could play around with it a bit. And then move below all the way again. Choose Use Maximum Render Quality at the bottom. Once you've done that, you're good. But again, a lot of people don't do the important part, audio. You want to have good audio when you export your file. So your audio is already chosen, AAC version, and I like to up my sample rate to the highest. The default, I think, is 44100 HZ. Mine is 48,000. Now stereo is the default, but I've played around a little bit and I like the surround sound, so I've changed mine to 5.1 surround sound. The audio quality, I've moved it up to high. Now once that is done, I'm ready to export. Once I export, I could save this preset, and there's a little box on top where you save it, so the next time you will have it. You save your preset, a little box would open where you would go there and type the name. Make sure you spell correctly. I didn't. You save your setting, so the next time you will have that save effect setting, public setting, and your video media is going to be ready for the next time. As you can see, we now have different export. You don't have to go back and make changes. It's already preset there for you the next time. And once you do that, you're all set. You just have to hit export and your video is going to export. I thank you so much for watching. My name is Heman Faroy. Please subscribe to the Magic of Getting Rich. I hope this video helps you. Thank you so much, and please subscribe and like.